So far, there's been around 11 WWE 2K titles, and the 12th edition is coming out next year, the 2K25. But today, I'm going to be rating the top 10 games from the worst to the best WWE 2K games. And I'm going to be leaving at WWE 2K Battlegrounds because does not feel like a WWE 2K game at all. It doesn't feel like a WWE game. It's just a compensation for the disaster that happened in 2019. Now, with that said, let's start with the worst game. That would be number 10. That is WWE 2K20. Okay, look, this game was just utter right disaster. It is just so bad. This game had a lot of content, like so many good DLCs that came out, and here's the problem with that. No point in having a DLC if the game doesn't even work. What's the point of that? I couldn't even pass the entrance for certain superstars. It just crashes again and again and again. It just crashes every time I play. In a critical moment, in a moment when I'm going to make a moment, it bloody crashes, it bloody crashes. I don't like it. It just crash, man. It just crash. And I'm pretty sure a lot of creators felt the same way. A lot of people experienced the same thing that I did. So I would say I dropped the game immediately. Like, I played the game for a good a month plus like that, and I was like, okay, this game's really bad. I'm gonna go back to 2K19 because this is not exceptional. And I'm not gonna lie, WWE 2K20, they kept releasing patches after patches after patches to make the game better, which kind of did work a little bit, but here's the problem. The damage is already done. People have gone back to 2K19, and I'm not gonna lie, I did play the game after the patches, which was okay. Like I said again, damage is done. Okay, so I would say this game is kind of the worst game that came out in 2019. This is like one of the worst games overall. And for a WWE game, this was very expected, but it's a disappointment. It was just a very big disappointment for a WWE game. Now, coming in at number 9, I would say is 2K15. See, 2K15 gave a new gen look. The graphics, when I saw the trailer for this game, the graphics was amazing. John Cena was the cover photo, and when they showed John Cena in the in-game look, and it was amazing. John Cena looked so good, and so did a lot of characters, and it was fantastic. When it comes to the showcase mode, oh my god, it was a blessing. We had Triple H versus Shawn Michaels and John Cena versus CM Punk. And just so you know, CM Punk left the company, and yet we had a showcase mode featuring CM Punk, which was amazing. That was really good. But here's the problem for this game. Right after you finish the showcase mode, it hit me really hard. When I went to the normal game, like an exhibition mode kind of thing, they didn't have a lot of other game modes. They did not have the special guest referee. They did not have the I Quit match. They did not have a lot of matches, and it was very disappointing. I'm like, dude, what happened? You guys gave me a good game, and to top it all off, when it comes to the combat, like in-ring fight, the game felt so slow. I did not felt much until I started playing the exhibition and went to the career mode. The game was so slow, and I'm like, what is going on, man? You promised me a good game. This game is slow, so slow. I think they tried to do the whole simulation thing, but it felt too sluggish, I would say. Yeah, that's the word I would say. It's too sluggish. That's probably why this game is at number 9. Number 8. I would say WWE 2K17. See, 2K17 was good. The hype was really there because of Goldberg's return to WWE facing Brock Lesnar, and the hype was so good, and it was there. It was there. Everybody was excited for this game. It had the new features of the backstage mode, which looked really like a bad version of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, but it was okay. It was a good effort. It was a good effort. And they had the crowd fights, which was even better. I was like, wow, I never thought this would happen ever again. And it did. But here's the problem. The game did not have a proper showcase mode. They had like a basic matches to play, and it was okay. But what was worse was the career mode. I kept fighting the same guy over and over again until WrestleMania. I'm like, why am I fighting the same dude? This is boring. I don't want to keep fighting the same guy. Every time I'm fighting Rusev and Big E, Rusev, Big E, Rusev, Big E, I'm like, I'm done already. Come on, man. That's the reason why I did not like this game. And also, some of the characters did not look good. I mean, graphic-wise, the game was good. The gameplay was good. The combat was good. Just some characters did not look good at all. Yeah, that's how bad this game was. So anyways, moving on to WWE 2K18. This will be my number 7 spot, 2K18. Look, this game had a great graphic. I'm not gonna lie, the graphic was really good, and the fighting style, the in-ring combat was even better. It felt like a real WWE match every time I played it. But here's the problem with this game: the career mode was they tried to do something like SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I mean, they were inspired by this game in the past 2 years. It was not so good. It was, I would say, it was average at best. I wouldn't say it's underwhelming or overwhelming. It was just average. It's like average kind of thing. And again, that's the showcase mode, man. What happened to that? I wanted a showcase mode of somebody, but it felt like, okay, that's no showcase mode. But just so you know, the DLC in this game was quite good. I liked the DLC. For the first time, we had Rob Van Dam. I'm like, wow, finally. I never thought I'd see you again, buddy. And we had Rob Van Dam, and it was good. It was good. But yeah, this game wasn't much of content. Now, coming back to number 6, I would say from number 6 onwards, the games that WWE launched with 2K is kind of one of the greatest games that we ever played, okay, in that particular point of time, okay? So number 6, I would say, is WWE 2K22. When this game came out, everybody had the buzz. Like, the buzz was there. The buzz was there because the game had a complete overhaul, and it was great. The efforts the creators put in was amazing. You guys made one of the best looking WWE game ever. But here's the thing that I struggled with was the combat. It was not easy to fight. It was not easy to fight. It was not easy to make content out of this game. I was struggling so much that I actually didn't make much content in this game. And also, it was not easy to play this game. And I was like, okay, it's difficult to play. Probably I get used to it, and eventually I did. Here's the problem with the showcase mode in this game. I don't know what happened. I mean, they gave us a showcase mode featuring Rey Mysterio. But every time I play this showcase mode, all I hear is the background music and Rey Mysterio's voiceover. I don't know why that did not stick well at all. At all. It was just, why is it so dry? It felt so dry to play the showcase mode. I mean, it was good to go through Rey Mysterio's life once again, but it felt too dry. It just did not stick well. Yeah, that's probably why. But other than that, this game was a very, very good game. Don't get me wrong, this game was fantastic. The graphics, the way the superstars look, it was good. It was a new overhaul that was so good. Everybody loved it. Even I loved it. Now, moving on to number 5. Now, number 5 is a solid upgrade from 2K22. It's solid, like they made the game even better. That's WWE 2K23. It was slightly better than 2K22. We had John Cena, like a ton of John Cenas in this game, which was like, okay, this is something great. But once again, the showcase mode was just like that. Like that. And also, we had some problem with the My Faction mode. Some characters were not playable in the exhibition mode, which kind of pissed people off, including me. Okay, the My Faction mode was something new when we started off with the 2K22 and all that. It was, okay, it was a new mode, and it kept us interactive in the online community, I guess, which I really didn't play much because I couldn't use some of the characters in the exhibition mode. I'm like, what's the point of this game? But nevertheless, the game was much more polished from 2K22. They made it better, like small tweaks that were memorable, I would say. We had like a lot of John Cena's. We had like 2 versions of Brock Lesnar, finally, which was great. So I guess this game deserves a solid number 5. Yeah. Number 4 would be WWE 2K19. Now, this game was one of the best games that came out in 2018. And when this game came out, oh my God, everybody loved it. This game was so good, so exceptional. It had a lot of things to offer. We had the new payback system. We had the new graphics, which is slightly improved compared to 2K18. This was slightly improved. I mean, it's not as sharp, but it was good. It kind of worked. This game was like a top game during our COVID season, I would say. I played this game a lot during the COVID season. because 2K20 was a disaster. This game was what everybody came back to, and this game had a lot of memories. And Daniel Bryan's showcase mode was okay. This showcase mode was quite good. I loved it. I enjoyed this particular showcase mode because most of the moment I was there, I watched it on TV, and I'm gonna play it again, which felt really good. I mean, we had like some surprises with the John Cena and Daniel Bryan part, but it was good. This game was a solid A+ game, and this is gonna be number 4. Number 3. Now, number 3, I would say, is WWE 2K16. See, when this game came out in 2015, it was massive. It was amazing. We had the best showcase mode featuring the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh my God. This was the best showcase mode ever. The commentary, the way they presented the showcase mode was amazing to relive the life of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was fantastic. This game is a game that I play for hours and hours and hours. The creation suite was amazing. The gameplay was nice. I couldn't find a single flaw in this game when it came out. Yes, they did not have all the match types, but it was really good. We had the best DLC ever. We had all the good-looking superstars. We got like a better version of this game from 2K15 to 2K16. The improvement was drastic. The graphics was amazing. So I would say this game definitely deserves an A+. This is definitely number 3. Coming in number 2. Now, number 2 is the game that recently came out in 2024. That is the WWE 2K24. Look, this game was the best version of the WWE game in the modern era. This game took everything from 2K22 and 2K23 and made it even better. Now, this is what we call an improvement of game developing. This was so good. They just did minor tweaks and it was memorable. We had like new matches. We had the whole cascade match. We had the special referee matches, which was very good. I loved it. I loved it so much. The game was so good. The graphics were good. And the best part, the blood system. Yeah. Look, the last time we had a good blood system in a WWE game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Now, for the first time, after a very long time, we have that again. This was good. This game was good, but here's the only flaw. I mean, at this point, I already know the showcase mode is going to look like that. No matter who you put in, it's going to look like that. We get it. I get it. The whole WrestleMania thing was okay. The showcase mode is going to be like that. I'm already convinced there's no way there's going to be a better showcase mode in the upcoming years. So I'm like, okay, you know what? This showcase mode is going to look like that. Exceptional. I get it. Fine. But here's what made this game even bad for me was the DLCs. I'm like, you ran out of people or something? What happened, man? I mean, there's a lot of copyright issues and a lot of, license issues that came up in this game. We had like the whole Vince McMahon thing, the Brock Lesnar thing. So yeah, I mean, those are understandable things, but here's the problem. The DLC was really bad. We had like unnecessary people. Why is Post Malone wrestling? Why? You could have given me Jake Paul. That would have been better. Why Post Malone? We already had Bad Bunny, Post Malone. I mean, the whole Muhammad Ali was exceptional. Muhammad Ali was good. That was good. You could have given us Mike Tyson instead of Post Malone and a few other people that I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The DLC in this game sucks. I'm sorry. The DLC just sucks. I mean, some were good. Some were really, really bad. Just so bad. Okay, so that's why I give this game a number 2 and not a number 1. And of course, number 1. I'm pretty sure if you guys have played this game in 2013, you were a legend, my friend. The WWE 2K14. Now, this game was dope. Like the dopest game. I'm not gonna lie. In 2013, when this game came out, everybody loved it. Even I loved it. We had like the best WWE game ever after a long time. This game was good. It was fast. It's action-packed. It had very interactive things you can do with the surroundings. Like you can just give a simple suplex on the announce table, not even on the announce table, it just breaks. It was good. It felt more like a very good, well-polished WWE games, just very smooth. A smooth gameplay. in a WWE game is from this game, particularly 2K14. We had The Rock as the cover star, and the DLC was majestic. Oh my God, we had Goldberg out of nowhere. We had Goldberg. The whole WrestleMania showcase mode was amazing, and defeating the streak was, wow, it made me feel like I'm immortal. You can either defend the streak or you can either break the streak. So it was good. The whole 2K14 worked so well. Now, this game was, I'm pretty sure, one of the best WWE 2K games ever made. And I'm going to say this game is going to be my number one. I don't know about a lot of people, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you would agree. This game was legendary. This is the most legendary game ever made by WWE 2K. All right. So anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys loved it. Leave a comment on what you feel was your top 10 in the 2K WWE games. All right.